my week 6 proof security assignment. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the assignment's work and solutions. So I'm expected to list the network communications ports that are available and their process IDs, connections that are listening. So I have listed it with netstart command and on to list all the network connections that are available and their process IDs. So let's rule their much here. We can see the local address attached to the port address where they are listening to, waiting for services to communicate with the computer. So I'll be especially talking about ports 50, ports 3389, which is used for RDP connection, remote desktop, and port 443, which is used for by HTTPS requests to transfer data over the internet through the browser. The 443 uses the internet, the web browser mostly, and then the 3389 uses it's a remote desktop protocol used to communicate remotely. The network that uses it is the RDP connection. So that's it for the network ports and their processes. Now we'll go to the next requirement, which is to use the tools PowerShell line to list a list of running services. So I've listed it with SX query, and then the services that is connected to the network that I'm going to be talking about will have the web services. The web services allows communication web of the web. Yes, you can host web servers. You can host HTTPS servers, so network can communicate with it. And also we have the DHCP. Yes, the DHCP. Looking for it right now. Yeah, the DHCP client is used by the system to obtain IP address dynamically from a DHCP server. Yes, so when a laptop comes up, it needs a DHCP server to connect to the internet. Makes a request for it, and then it gets it using the DHCP client services. Then we also have the DNS server. The DNS server is used to map IP addresses to domains, to readable URL like www.google.com. The domain server will translate it to an IP address. Yes. So without the domains, without the system cannot look up an IP address associated with a domain. Yeah, so that's it for the services and the network services and what they do. So the next thing is to create a firewall rule that allows inbound and outbound traffic on port 50,000. Okay, so right now I am in the firewall configuration interface. So the next thing is to create a new rule, and the port is 50,000. The port is 50,000. I click next, Afterward, then ensure that it is TCP only. Click it. That is for the inbound rules. I'll give it a name, test inbound. So I can now click enable, double click it, enable and disable it. Apply. It has been disabled, and then you can also enable it again by clicking and clicking enable. So that's for the inbound, and now I'm going to create the outbound rule. So this means that uh it can, any connection that's coming from that port, yeah, it's enabled, so the system is going to accept that connection and any data that comes through it. So I've created inbound. The inbound rules and outbound rules, and now I'm going to enable and disable it. All right, that's it for the network firewalls. And the next thing is to create the a scheduled task. So I open the so the next thing is to create a scheduled task. I've clicked the task schedule in the view the programs, and then the next thing is to complete the task. What task I'm going to be doing, the program that will be executing it. I'll click configurations, the settings, and then to ensure that this task runs successfully, it will be done on a daily basis. So this process is to automate tasks in the in the system, so that even if you are not around, the system can actually run the tasks, the script. So I've created it, and then I'm going to run it. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and that. So I'm going to run it right now, and then thank you.